Well, it feels like I haven't done this in a while. Sorry for not uploading sooner. I've been extremely busy with work and I've been tired. Extremely tired, man. Plus my mental health has been killing me. I haven't been the greatest for the past couple of days, but I am off for a good week going to one of my nerdy conventions later on this week here in Houston. But I want to get to this fragrance that I promised to review the last video. We got it right here. Asteria. Asteria by Velixir. Now, before I unbox this bad boy, I remember I made a promise to let you all know what the projection and the longevity was with Uranus. When I sprayed this on the following day, if you went back to my last video and saw, I did end up wearing this for the whole day. And I have to be honest, it lasted me a good 10 hours. I want to say projection wise, it was maybe like a good 6 hours. I could keep smelling it on me and other people were smelling it too. But after the 6 hour mark, it went into a skin scent. I could still smell it on my skin when I went like this, you know, just sniffing my skin. So the scent was still on my skin around the 10 hour mark. So a full on 10 hours worth. So I do think it's worth it. I do think it's worth it if you're looking for a legit one-on-one of Meteor from Louis Vuitton. I think Uranus will do you really good. Let's go ahead and unbox this. Now, when it comes to Asteria, surprisingly enough, this baby is still available online. No, wait, I just lied. It is not available online. My fault. This is actually sold out. I'm looking at the Beauty House website right now and Asteria is sold out. It's kind of surprising because I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about Asteria. One of them, for those of you who don't know, Asteria is an inspired version of Louis Vuitton's City of Stars. Now, I don't have City of Stars. I know y'all were expecting me to like grab it off my table back here. I don't have it. But I do have another inspired by of City of Stars, and that's All In from Game of Spades. Now, I got it behind me, like back there. Well, you can actually see it. Like, wait a minute. Oh, my fault. That box right there is All In. I have to be honest though, when it comes to All In, I don't really care for it. It has a sunscreeny, little bit of a powdery kind of scent profile to it. And me personally, I don't like powdery fragrances. And you have to be a fan of that sunscreen smell. I honestly think All In would probably be better suited for like a pool party, honestly, or if you're outside a lot by the beach, you go ahead and spray All In. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the sort of environment that you're in, of course, sunscreen, beach, outside, it just suits it. So with this, Asteria being an inspired version of City of Stars, I'm assuming City of Stars has that same sort of, sunscreeny, powdery scent profile. And that's one thing I do not like. I do not like powdery fragrances, man. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how close this is when it comes to that powdery, sunscreeny scent profile that City of Stars is apparently known for. Gotta admit, I do like the color scheme on that though. Look at that. That looks really cool. They all got the same type of presentation. You get a card. Go ahead and pause the video if you want to read it. I got some good news, man. I did end up getting the new Velixir fragrances that just dropped. The sort of 3 of them that are the Chinese inspired buys from LV. So those will be coming in the mail soon. So watch out for that video. So before we get down with the spray down, let's go ahead and take a look at these notes. We got that blood orange, Mandarin Orange, lemon and bergamot in the top notes. And then we got that Tiare Flower in the middle notes, whatever that is. And then we got powdery, musk, and sandalwood in the base notes. Here we go. I'm actually kind of nervous, not gonna lie. In all honesty, I really hope this is good. Because for this fragrance to get so many bad reviews, why is it sold out? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Let's see. And woo, 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 woo. Okay, woo. Okay, all right. Okay, let me get my thoughts together, man. For one, this does smell like that All In from Game of Spades. I am not joking. I can't make the comparison to City of Stars because of course I don't have it. So the only other comparison I can make is All In. And this smells kind of the same as All In. This has that sunscreeny scent profile. So I guess City of Stars is known for that. And it does smell powdery. Yeah. It's incredible how many companies are just doing their own inspired buys when it comes to Louis Vuitton. It's like almost every single company is just doing it. And in all honesty, I'm not saying I'm getting sick of it, but it's like, come on, man. Like, what else can y'all come up with? You know, you do smell the blood orange. So I do smell that. That is nice. The Mandarin Orange, that lemon, and the bergamot. So yeah, but the blood orange is definitely standing out. That blood orange does smell nice though. Whatever that Tiare Flower is, of course I can't know what that smells like because I don't think I've ever smelled Tiare Flower. And then yeah, we got that powdery note, we got that musk, and we got that sandalwood and the base notes. I'm really only getting the powdery and the musk. I'm not getting any sandalwood. There is something a bit creamy about this, and I can't make out what it is though. There is something creamy that I'm getting. I don't know what note that's coming from. Overall though, I would honestly say giving some really good criticism, okay? Not trying to be biased or trying to be hating, nothing like that. But this isn't too bad. This is not half bad. The thing is, I just don't know if I would wear this. Just like the All In from Game of Spades, that one is very powdery. I feel like it does have that blood orange in the top notes also. That sort of sunscreeny vibe. That one smells way more stronger in my honest opinion. This one right here almost smells identical to it, just not as potent. There you have it. That is my honest opinion about Asteria. I know my words are a bit mixed. I feel like I'm somewhat confused about whether or not I would wear this fragrance. I gotta be honest, man, the whole City of Stars, I feel like it's just not my vibe. It has that sunscreeny scent profile, you know, so if you're not a fan of that sunscreeny scent, I would stay away from this. The powdery notes that are in the base notes, it's like, I do smell it. I definitely smell it. I smell the sunscreen and I smell the powdery scent profile. Is it a bad scent? No, it's not a bad scent, but to me, it comes across feminine. So I would say this though, I still have that, where's it at? That bottle right there from Game of Spades, the All In. And I have to be honest, I feel like the bottle is still full. I rarely worn the All In from Game of Spades, which again, smells like City of Stars also. It's an inspired by. So I just don't think the City of Stars DNA is something that I rock with. So would I buy this again? No. No, I just wouldn't buy it again. I think this is definitely a one and done. Yeah, so it is what it is, right? Now y'all know.